Welcome. Today's lesson is how to link your data loggers to your wireless sensors. Well, before we start, let me kind of get some definitions out of the way. A data logger is any device that has special software to be able to manage sensors. Now, those data loggers could be a desktop, a laptop, a Chromebook, even your phone, so long it has the right apps on it. And you can get them online from different online stores. Just get the one that the manufacturer promotes for its particular product. They work pretty well and they help manage some of the data. So let's go get started. Today we're going to be looking at a creek water sample. I'm going to be measuring two characteristics of it: conductivity, or the amount of salt that's in it, and pH as well. Those are the two that I'm going to use today. I'm going to show you how to pair them with your data logger and then how to manage some of the data as it comes in. The first one I want to take is the conductivity sensor, and there's a button. There's two pieces to this. This is a Bluetooth link, and this is the actual sensor itself. This company, Pasco, has joined them both together, so it's basically one nice little device that's lightweight and easy to use. So to get things started, we're going to first of all click on this button till we get a red blinking light, and then what we're going to do after that is we're going to go ahead and find it by clicking that icon, the Bluetooth icon. And then in the wireless devices page, you're going to see conductivity. That's the number I have right here. So I'm going to click done. And you can see it's beginning to read. And that tells me it's working. So we're going to do the next one. Okay, now that it's blinking, now I can go ahead and click on the icon. And there's pH. I click on the icon. And then what I have now is I have both of the sensors now adequately paired. So that's how you basically pair them. You just come up here, click on that icon, make sure the device is on, and then it begins reading. Now, you could be done at this particular point. So if you've given your students a chart or something to fill out, they can get it right off of the front page. But I like to also trace my data as well. So I'm going to do that very quickly. It's fairly easy to do. On this particular software, it has a variety of things. There's experiments that are already built in. This is work that you can be saving. You can open a different file for maybe the data that you collected the day before. And you can even save it to online services like iCloud, or you could save it to Google Drive. So there's a variety of different things that this particular software is kind of nice to have. But what I want to do, I want to build a template to be able to collect my data. To do that, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to click right on here, this template. It has two pages. And I'm going to put a graph on one side, and I'm going to put a meter, a digital readout over here. Now I'm going to go ahead and put these in the water. So it kind of looks like this. So now it's collecting data for me, but I've got to tell it how to collect it. Like, for instance, what's going to go on the graph? So I select measurement, and then I want conductivity, because when we start collecting data from conductivity, it has big ranges. It'll go up and down. It takes a while for us to actually collect all of it. So I want to see the ups and downs of the conductivity in our sample. The one that doesn't change much, it takes about 20-30 seconds for it to settle down, and that's pH. And so I've got on one side, I'm going to be collecting the data as it comes in for conductivity, the salt concentration, and of course the pH. To do that, I'm going to click on this green button right here. And when I do that, it's starting to collect data, and you can see it in real time. And right down here is a really nice feature. For most all of these, the apps and software that we'll be using has some kind of graphing tool, which makes it much more easier to deal with. So I'm going to go ahead and hit stop. And now what I can do is I can save all of this data. I can save it to the device itself. I can export it, and we're going to click on this sharing button up here. And what I can do is I can save it on the device. I can change the name of it. I can export it as an Excel file. I can send it up to the cloud. It's up to you as the instructor on where you want your students to be able to place it. Showing you how to pair your device and also how to collect data as well. And of course, even how to share it. So I hope that's helped, and I'll see you in the lab. Thanks.